If you're dealing with a probate real estate sale, record keeping is by far one of the most important topics we need to dig into, and I'll explain all the reasons why and actual experiences that I've been through as a real estate broker that have delayed transactions and led to multiple problems in the future. Now, as always, if you like my content, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment below with any questions. And as always, if you're in the state of Oregon and you need to get more resources and information, go to www.oregonprobateagent.com. Now, let's dig into it. Why is record keeping so important to the personal representative and going through the seamless process of selling that probate real estate? Well, starting with you as the fiduciary to the estate, you need to make sure that you're keeping receipts, invoices, and any cost related to selling that piece of real estate. That could be invoices for cleaning companies, stagers, junk haulers, estate sale companies, repairmen, appliance companies, painters, anybody and everybody that is related to getting that property up to market is key to making sure you're tracking those costs. Next, you need to make sure you have a copy of the death certificates, the letters of testamentary, transfers of title changes if you're taking title of a manufactured home that's not real property and personal property. Anything and everything related to what a title company is going to ask you for when they go to close that transaction. And that includes, I will say this, if this is not a probate sale and this is a power of attorney, making sure you have the original notarized copies. And so not just invoices and receipts and all of that accounting and bookkeeping, but the actual legal documents that you not only have got from the court, but also along the way with everything that's been transferring and being some sort of legal document that may be asked for. Now, why is this super important and why has it led to problems in the past? It's because when we get to 5 to 10 days before the close of escrow, a final title report is going to be issued to the buyer's lender so that they can send loan documents. And if there's things that come up that need to be addressed, like liens or back taxes, if you have letters and records and information for those, that's going to help the title company move through the process as easy as possible so that they can address in the order of liens that need to be paid. Also, any debt that you've taken on as the personal representative needs to be approved by the attorney when it comes to selling the real estate. We've had issues in the past where people have used private money lenders but did not inform the attorney that they were taking on that debt that is collateralized by the real property. And so when the title company reaches out, they're asking for loan documents because they're seeing liens now against the property that the attorney has not been made aware of. And when this is a court supervised sale, guys, this is extremely important to understand. Now, full disclosure, I'm not an attorney. So any of this information that I'm giving you, if it even sounds remotely accurate to what you should be fact checking, please reach out to an attorney. This is actual things that have happened to me in real life. So putting all of that together, at the end of this, I have a resources on the bottom of my probate funnel that is for a personal property inventory sheet. Now, we've talked about this in the declutterment strategy video, but really what this is anything inside that house that is of value, you need to also keep good record keeping of that, right? These are going to be the items that you sell. And if you have heirs, brothers, sisters out of state, they're going to want to know what was inside that house that you sold and did you keep good records of it? You can't just be like, yeah, I had a garage sale and I have $7,000 now. And people are like, what did you sell? You need to be able to make sure that you're keeping good record keeping. And a lot of people, they devalue that in the process. Now, if you're the only personal representative, the only heir, maybe you don't. But keeping great paperwork, making it accessible, making copies of it and putting it on the cloud like Google Drive is probably a smart idea. But making sure to ask the questions to the attorney and the title company, what documents do you need in order for us to close escrow? And anything that the real estate agent to you is having you sign, we're going to have copies of that so that we can share that with you or your attorney if necessary, most time not necessary. But we want to make sure this entire transaction is documented and is legitimate. And I want to make sure anybody out there understands that bad record keeping leads to delays. It leads to loans not being able to fund. It leads to buyers backing out. It leads to problems that could be breach of contract and litigation or mediation. And so by making sure that you have all of your documents in order, by making sure you understand the process, by making sure you know how much money you're spending, and making sure your attorney's on board and your real estate agent understands what's going on, you're going to have a better transaction. So what's the call to action? Schedule a Calendly probate consultation with me. If you don't have an attorney yet and somebody has just passed away, you're going to need to file an affidavit. We can give you a referral to one of those attorneys. If you've already filed your affidavit and your attorney says they have somebody they can refer to you, please, 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 please interview multiple real estate agents with probate experience. Make sure you're doing your own due diligence. And as always, go to www.oregonprobateagent.com. You can see all of my probate resources. You can see all of the past sales that we've had in the recent months, and we're here to be a resource for you. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next video.